Good afternoon, the chairman of Human Defender and Access to Justice Advocate Center. Our legal department, co-commit civil viewers, and quick solution are live from Ikeja Island Avenue branch of Human Defender and Access to Justice Advocate Center. We have an update of visa scan reported in this office by one Mr. Eledibe Godday Chukwudi against Mr. Michael Edison, who have the two parties in our office and also a witness to the allegation. Please join us as we interview the parties. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel on Access to Justice TV and follow us on our Facebook page on Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice Advocate Center. For more useful information, please visit our website on www.hrdac.org.ng. Thank you. All right, this case was presided on the 15th of July 2020. Both parties were present, but the case could not be resolved yet. The accused wrote an undertaking to bring his statement of account as evidence that he transferred the money to a third party visa agent. The next appointment is slated today, Wednesday, 2020 by 1 p.m. Okay, Mr. Michael, can we have the statement, please? I hope you know if you present a statement here is subject to the investigation.
Of course.
So that you will not go and print statement from Olua.
Can do that sort of thing.
Your hand. Your hand. Like this. Did you mark where you transferred?
Yes, yes.
On the 5th of August, online banking transfer. You find it. Miscellaneous, sorry. Obezeki. 250,000. Who is the fine? Hmm? It's whose person's brother?
It's my brother.
Okay. Then the second on the same is fine 500,000. That is your credit. Money that you received from them. Then another transfer again is 1,600,000.
That is the one that I transferred to that one.
Hold the line. Waslenis. Is it Waslenis or what did you write? Waslenis, right? Waslenis 80,000, 500,000, 250,000. $450,000 according to Anglo Farm. 185,000. Anglo Farm 185,000. Anglo Farm 450,000. The Anglo Farm have nothing to do with visa, whatever, or maybe traveling agency. So what is Anglo Farm?
That Anglo Farm.
Yeah.
Is the woman. Her name is Mrs. Makano.
Mm-hmm. The name is not there. Where you're transferring money to is not her name.
That is the account. Also,
There is the account who gave to you.
Ijoma, Mrs. Ijoma.
She sent you this account.
Yeah, that is where all of us transfer the money to.
How many of you? Because you after this program, we told
but
you
like-
after the case, they said some of you called and
Yeah,
said
this
that.
one of the guy.
Hmm.
We are up to 40. There is one thing outside there also. She's involved on the scam issue.
And why is she not inside?
I don't know. But she says she don't.
Okay, tell us what is your experience with the same case we are talking about.
Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak. I'm here to establish the truth, not to defend anybody, but just to say the way it's happened.
Your name?
My name is Onya Chukwudi. I came in contact with Ijoma through my brother.
And you help us speak up so that others can hear you.
Before then, my brother gave me a number to call. When I called the number, a lady picked it.
Go ahead.
A lady picked it. And the lady that picked it, her name is Chidema. So I told her that my brother gave me a number to call you. And I'm calling you in respect of the visa, Israeli visa. She said yes. But she told me that she's not the one doing the visa, that she has a madam who does that. So when I now asked her about the madam, she said that the madam is Dr. Ijoma Oma, and she is a member of an African Women Development Initiative. That is the platform they use. So when I now go the NGO, which she told me, the organization, I saw it on Google. When I called, I saw a number there, I called the number. Another man picked it, who is the president and the founder. So when I now discussed with the woman what Chidema told me, the woman said that she's not aware of it, and she's not the one. I said, okay. Later, I got a call by Dr. Ijoma Abomakam. She asked me, did I call anybody? She asked me my name. I told her my name. She asked me, did I call anybody? I said yes. She asked me who did I call. I told her I spoke with Chidema, and Chidema told me about the woman who helped me for visa. And she told me that the woman belongs to social organization, and I googled it and I called the number I saw there. She now started shouting, why did I call the number? That I have spoiled everything, that I shouldn't have called the number.
Who said that?
Ijoma. She was the one that called me. So, but for her to call me, it then means that the founder of the organization called her. Maybe she was trying to find out who was, because I told her that somebody is using your organization, arranging for recruiting people that for study tour in Israel. So she after telling me why did I call her and I told her what happened, she said that I have spoiled everything. I begged her that I'm sorry. She told me actually that she belongs to the organization. Of course, I have to believe, because if she doesn't belong to the organization, there would be no way she would know that I called the organization. So she now told me that she is Imo State president coordinator.
Bluetooth device is ready to pair. Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
That the travel they are planning is not actually for the whole, for everybody, but it is only the Igbo. That is why the general president was not aware that she's doing it to help the Igbo guys who want to work. I said okay. So I pleaded with her to forgive me for calling the woman. She said that she has forgiven me. So she asked me if I'm interested, that she can help me. I told her okay.
And then you have not paid that money.
I have not paid her anything. I now told her, before I commit myself to you, I would like us to see one-on-one. And I will interview you, and I will know you, and I will know your house or your office. She said no. She gave me an appointment. This thing was happening last year by June last year. She gave me an appointment. I entered motor. I based in Lagos, this Lagos. So I have to travel down to Owerri. She gave me an address, 69 Okigwe Road. I traveled down to Owerri to see her. So when I got to the place, she gave me the address. I met the woman there. She told me that the woman is her mom. The woman has the shop is a very big shop. So I waited for her until she came with her husband. So after introducing herself to me, she opened her phone and showed me a lot. Showing me, like, for example, she showed me a crippled man. The man was on a wheelchair. So she told me that the man is also part of the man, that through the man, they also help people to travel so many countries through the sports that's for those that are paralytic. So that is what the man is basically on. But she too, she organized study tour in Israel. And the study tour, the first batch will leave on 15th of August, while the second batch will leave on the 5th of August. So if I want to be part of the first batch, I have to pay money. So after convincing me and all that she showed me on her phone, showing me the husband, showing me the mom, even the grandmom was there. She showed me the grandmom. She was able to convince me. I said, okay, no problem. She told me that I have to call my brother who's in Lagos to send my passport. If not, I'm going to miss the first batch. So I called my brother. My brother went to pick my passport and do the web job down to Owerri. So when I now came back to us, I entered night, came back to Lagos, I transferred money to her account. The account she gave me was Agro Family Limited. The same account she gave almost everybody. So when I now transferred the money to her, the total money she told me is 930,000. And 930,000 covered every expenses. She said that the study tour is going to last 2 weeks. Then after 2 weeks, a certificate is going to be given to everyone. And with the certificate, we can now legitimately work there without being disturbed by anyone. Because she told me that she has an office there. So when I now transferred the money, she told me that she's going to add me on a WhatsApp. I said, no problem. After like 2 weeks, after like a week plus, she now gave me a call that I have to come down to Imo State again for checkup. I said, checkup, coming down to Imo State. Is it not better I do it in Lagos here? Because I know that anybody who is traveling to another country, if you want to do checkup, you have to do it in a general hospital. Anybody can do it anywhere and bring the results. So she said no, that everybody must come down to Owerri and do the checkup in a particular hospital. I said no problem. So on the date she gave me, I have to enter vehicle from Lagos down to Owerri. Then it was when I got to Owerri that I saw that that we are many, we are more than 20 something.
More than what?
20 something. The people I met on ground were more than 20. So she collected 7,000 from each and every one of us. Though I don't have cash there, I transferred 7,000 to one of her staff called Iwaika. He gave me because he was the one taking our names. So I transferred my own 7,000. So after transferring the money, she told us that we are still going to pay for bond. We said we cannot pay for bond. What bond again? He told us that 930,000 had covered everything. She said no, we are going to pay for bond. So when we now went back to our various destinations, she now created a WhatsApp group where she added all our names. We are about 25 in that group. So from that group, that is where she now passed information to all of us. So in that group, she now insisted that all of us have to pay for the bond. If you are above 30, you're going to pay 460,000. But if you are below 30 years, you're going to pay 650,000. So after a lot of arguments, she insisted that if you do not pay the money, you're going to lose. And even the net money you pay is not going to be refunded. So out of fear, almost everybody paid it. But what I paid on that is 300,000 because I don't have the complete money there.
So the total you paid is how much?
So the total money now paid is 1,000,000 230,000 at 7,000.
You have a picture here.
I have a picture.
Let us.
You mean the lady's picture?
Yes.
The one I have here is not clear, but I have some on the phone.
Yeah, you tried the phone. Not when we see. That was a cartoon picture. That is shadow. It's not showing.
I have some on my phone.
Let's see.
I should bring my phone. Bring my phone.
You bring your phone. Bring his phone. Sorry, viewers, we've been having a network problem, mostly on the phone where we're having while I'm streaming on the Facebook. We ran out of the MB, and because that is why we have a alternative, which is the YouTube. Please bear with us, and thank you for the understanding.
This is her picture and the husband.
Where do you have a only picture? Where do you have a single picture? The picture is not clear enough. This picture she's using space, you cannot recognize her.
Let me, if I can see this.
Any picture with aspect?
No, we have tried to look for a picture of that spec, but we couldn't find it.
She keep taking picture with spec.
Yes, ma'am.
We've not seen any of her picture with
No,
aspect.
we have tried and tried, even on Facebook.
But you know where she's living.
There was a time she called us a meeting in her own house, her husband's place. All of us went there.
And
So-
you think that place is her house?
Yes, because initially the house was uncompleted, but after our payments, the next time we went there, we now found out that she has used our money to complete it. She now used our money to complete the house and decorate the house. And after then, we have also found out that she bought free session. She opened some business. She even bought 2 trucks. She bought two trucks. She bought a free session, and she also used our money to complete her house.
Somebody said Chukwudi said he have a clear picture is Onyoshi. Onyoshi, that is. So his name is Make sure Okokwe. Okoli, you said you have the picture. He said no. Okuchukwu said he have Benefit said he have a personal picture. Okay, you have the personal picture. You can send to 08033024550 on WhatsApp so that they can have can have the clear picture of her. They will know where to take it off. So the same account you send money to is Aglo Farm.
And most of us paid money to that account. Though about 1 or 2 persons paid money to the husband account, which is Chima Eze, and the mother's account, which is Celestina Eze. But 95% of the payment was made into AgroFarm.
AgroFarm is owned by who?
She claimed that she's the owner, that she has a rice farm in her package. Because when I came to Warri to see her one-on-one, she positioned a bag of rice, which bear the name. I also have the picture of the bag of rice.
Let's see. in Owerri. She's based in Owerri, Abi.
Yes, but she claimed that she positioned this bag of rice, telling me that she has a rice farm in Abakaliki.
Government layout.
Yes, but I sent someone there to go and trace it. The person couldn't find it. But she positioned a bag of rice in her mother's office, which she uses to lure us.
I know. There's some people that live in Owerri that agro products of agro farm limited. Agro farm limited is located where?
Government layout, democracy estate, Abakaliki, for state, but no number, just government layout, democracy estate, Abakaliki,
Agro. Spell that AG.
LOW.
AGLOW.
Agro Farm Limited.
It's not on Google.
Yes. And that was the name. That was her business name initially. But after correcting her money, she now changed her business name.
So what?
To Farm Transport and Logistics Company. That was to confirm that she used her money to buy the vehicles.
Agro Farm Limited is business in Ghana, not in Nigeria.
So after that, she now changed business name to Farm Transport and Logistics. When we have now confirmed that she bought it. And the so-called NGO which she used to defraud people was registered on November 2019.
Which NGO?
You know, she used one NGO to lure all of us.
What is the name?
Pan-African
Women Forum for Grassroots Development.
Pan-African Women Forum. Registered when?
She claimed that she has been running this NGO for years, but we now found out that it was registered on 7th November 2019. We have the
Okay, how many of you in total that she have duped that all of you know each other?
the people that know themselves were about 25. But when we arrested her in Imo State under anti-kidnapping squad, a lot of people came there. We now found out that there are some people she defrauded. She collected money, promising that she will send them to Australia, some Germany, some Europe, some Norway. We now find out that we are more than 40. But we are only the Israeli delegates because she created
She blocked you now from that platform.
She removed herself. She started blocking some of us that are vocal, that speaks. She started removing some of us, but she added someone as admin. So seeing that the person now removed her as admin, so that she no longer be removing some of us. She now removed herself. We added her. She removed herself. She almost blocked everybody.
Who added her?
Okay.
She made one of you an admin.
Yes, when the going was good. So when she now started removing some of us, like me, like Izu, some of us that are vocal, that speaks up, she now started removing me. So the person now found out that she's removing some of us. The person now removed her as one of the admin. So because the person, so that she will no longer be able to remove somebody, she now remove herself from the group. So the person puts her back again, she removed herself. So since then, she removed herself. And she blocked almost everybody individual. What I printed here, apart from the conversation we had with her in the WhatsApp group, all these are the conversation. What I printed here is every evidence against her that she's a fraudster. Like there was a time she printed Egyptian fake visa to divert our attention, to lure us that now it is now Egypt, it is no longer Israel. We still say no. need Egypt, and we don't need to travel out again. What we need is our money. I have the look at it here. I will have scanned it so that it will be very clear.
This is not clear, but this is just called green.
Something even came up again. This is when the NGO was registered. If you look at it very well, you see that the date is 7th November. While I
Hold
paid
it
my
from there. Hold it and show it from there. This is not clear at all. I don't know where you point it out. This is not colored now. This is just green.
Yeah.
Want to bring color? Want to bring black and white? Bring clear black and white.
There was a time she also went and printed this on computer. She called it New Zealand visa. This was the one she used in police, which made the police to release her. That she now wants to send us to New Zealand. We said no, we don't want New Zealand. She printed this, and they insisted that it is the original one. So we said no, we cannot go. 2 people accepted, and they now accepted to travel with it. They left Nigeria to Dubai, from Dubai to Singapore. From Singapore, they told them that what they have is not New Zealand visa. They deported them back to Dubai. They are now in Dubai and they are waiting for the flight to start working so that they can come back to Nigeria. And we have contact of one of them.
What kind of police track this kind of case that they have to let this woman go with all this kind of people she have duped and scammed?
Another evidence is that when
I said she must have spent money.
she told us that she will use our money to make case against us, and we cannot do anything. She always called herself a marable. She said that she's a woman that has private parts, that no man can challenge her. She will use our money to sort her way out, and nothing will happen. Because she knows that most of us, we are frustrated. Some of us sold their property, like me, I sold my land. He's also relented his house, his apartment, sold his fridge, sold his bed, his phone, everything. Everything. When there was in a time she brought us to Lagos NCPC office for screening, she gave us a form. In that form, when I now run through the form, I found out that the woman is not just a fraudster, but a real one. This is the pilgrimage form. This is somebody who was telling us about a study tour in Israel. She now diverted to pilgrimage. If you go through this form, let me show you 1 or 2 things. Like here, my status is AS. She forged it and said AA. This is the lab, 7,000, which we left our various places.
This thing, you just have to go and get a better print.
Yes, we can scan all of them.
You can't see nothing with what you're seeing. It's too blunt. No word is
Mommy, the truth is that I came back from village yesterday. I don't have money. So I have to do it this way. My idea is
they've done it black and white.
So I tried black and white, but it wasn't showing. So the best is to scan it. But to scan one, they call 100, and what I have here is 39 pages, which will cost me almost 4,000.
So how did they do this?
Huh?
So what brought about
she brought us, she called all of us, both the people that are in Abuja, Port Harcourt East, to come to SCPC office in Ikeja for screening. Initially, she told us study tour. She's now telling us image. We said no problem. So when we now came, she told us to come on Sunday because we're going to have our appointment on Monday. We came on Sunday, waiting for the appointment on Monday. Monday morning, she sent a text in that group that is no longer going to hold, that it is on Tuesday. On Tuesday, she called us again that it's not going to hold, that it is on Thursday. Then that Thursday, when we came, she now quickly gave us this form. I was very smart to snap all of them. The first thing I discovered is this. That lab I told you that she called us to come and do in Imo State was actually in a private quack laboratory office. Galaxy laboratory office. Very quack. My status was yes. she gave me AA. That means it was forged. Apart from forging it, she used Lagos State University Teaching Hospital form to cover it. You can see it, their logo. You can see the name. Even their stamp here. Secondly, the person she later told us that we're going to pay $500 for guarantor. But I found out that the person she used as guarantor here was one man called Pastor Bembe, the man based in Lagos. But she insisted that all of us are going to pay $500, which I have not paid my own. Okay, no, $550. She said the reason why we're going to pay it in dollars is because the person she's going to use is an Israeli. But she used Pastor Bembe, who based here in Lagos. Guarantor form. She even used court sale. She's sworn an oath. Look at it here.
Which Lagos? Which state?
All this happening in Lagos. So
we need a copy of it.
I can scan all of them so that they're very clear.
Yeah. It's all right. Mr. Godday, I want us to tell us what have you sensed from this case?
Okay. Let me say what I sense in this case. Maybe their own case is different from mine because some of all this is not that he's saying I wasn't there. Some of all this is that he's saying I wasn't there. I don't do directly with the woman. This is the person that introduced me to the woman. Before I pay anything or before I do anything, I'll call him first. He's here. So he's the
Have
person
you for once paid money to that account?
he's the person that gave me the account.
Okay, but if once pay money to
Yes,
that
450,000.
Aglo
Aglo
farm.
family limited. I paid 450 inside, and it's the person that gave me the account. I asked him to he told me about 450. I said, okay. But before he told me about that 450, I have started suspecting. Do you understand? I have started suspecting. Then my brother then now told him that he's seen this thing as a fraud, that he will not pay. He later called me. Oh, my brother told him.
Yeah.
My brother told him that he will not pay.
Look at me here.
My brother told him, Mr. Mike, that he will not pay that 450. He later called me and he told me, he tried to confuse me, he told me that I know that I'm the person that's going to the place, that my brother is not driving, that I'm the one that's driving. Then called Mr. Mike is here. So I then I said, okay, since you said it will work, let me pay him the 450. Send me account, send me that Aglo farm account. That is what I paid for. He's here.
So, Mike, why were you persuading him to pay the money when you have not got your own visa?
He's here.
Madam, no, I never bargained to come here. And we all that involved of this thing, nobody suspect or in any way think that the visa is not going to be out. Like he said, the woman said that anyone that is not paid 450, that is not going. So I paid my own money. That is why I called him.
But you did not show, your statement did not show, your statement only showed their money you transferred to the woman. Their own money, the money you paid as your own money.
Yes, my own money. That he paid his own. That 450 there is the money that I transferred.
Okay.
1.6, you see there, is money that I transferred from my account for both of us. Two of us.
Okay, just like I told you, even if you go to station, I say they don't know the woman, they know you. And the only thing we can do is your cooperation that we will need. So that we'll be able, one, now you are the one that we know as far as this guy case is concerned. And because other people are involved, if you also want us to help you out, then your cooperation will be needed. You join hands So I will take it off from there. But that will not be in camera because we don't know if the criminal is also watching us.
Yeah, that is.
So we'll discuss the modality behind the camera, then know how we take it off from there.
Okay, thank you.
And that doesn't mean you should not make effort to return the person's money. So doing your business, come and be returning the money while we work out to recover the money for you. Because we don't know the woman.
Yeah,
Like,
look at this woman. This woman traveled to Israel from Nigeria. Some of us know her. One of the things that confused almost all of them is that this woman is in Israel now. She said that it was Ijoma that helped her through the. So, seeing the evidence, we are now motivated. It was now later that we came in contact with the people that know this lady. This
And
lady.
say she's not the one.
They say that they know the person. It is a reverend father from Port Harcourt. That was where we started knowing that she's a fraudster. But the woman, Ijoma begged the woman to take some pictures and tell everybody that she was the one, and the woman was doing it. She's in Israel now.
Go and get a clearer picture.
No, we didn't know the full aspect of it. For you to know that this woman is a devil, she rearrested us under anti-vice. We picked her through anti-kidnapping squad. She beat the case there. Some group picked her through Scorpion. She also sorted herself out. She now used anti-vice in the same way command and rearrest us. Only do you know the fun aspect of it? In this petition, it was me, it was that lady Chidema, it was this one, it was this one. To silence all of us because she found out that we are the one pushing forward. So if you look at the name here, you will see it there. Petition against one Olivia, Chukwudi, Ezudo Michael, and Elebim Godday. The petition there is that it's a threat of life. That we want to go and burn their house and their mother's shop, and they want to kill all of them. We want to use it to silence us. And they arrested us and they brought us inside the station, telling us to write a statement. We even wrote that the statement. It was somebody that saw what happened, went and now told the commander of the Scorpion. The commander of the Scorpion man came and said, so I release you, and you still have the God to go and arrest these people. Because of that, I'll put you back inside the cell with your husband. Meanwhile, there was a police officer that was there. The police officer said, for this woman to see me, she cannot do anything because I know her. And she's a fraudster. For her to come here and see that I'm here, she will withdraw the case. So she now withdraw the case again. But this is the petition.
And you people did not, you are just doing within the command, the RRS and all this team. Why did you go to the right source with petition to the AIG controlling the zone?
This is the first one of EFCC at Port Harcourt. We now use anti-kidnapping squad to arrest her. EFCC want to come and pick her, but they don't. We even traveled to Abuja, which he too contributed. Now let me show you the one of area zone 9.
What do you people meet in Abuja? Which department did you complain? Send this, give this complaint.
Actually, the reason why we traveled to Abuja was to arrest her because we got information that she was in Abuja. The Abuja was in SAS. I cannot remember.
Which office? Because if you go there, before you cannot just go to Abuja. Now you go to Abuja with petition.
Look at what happened.
And your petition must be assigned to department that will handle it.
Look at what happened.
Yeah.
We only traveled to Abuja because we got information that she wanted to move out of the country.
So you went there to trap her.
Yeah, to trap her. But she escaped and came down to East again. This is another petition in zone 9. Before the
That is in the east there, where she's paving her ways.
Yeah, where
she's bribing all the.
We now moved to Umuahia, which is zone 9. That was when the lockdown started. We now moved down to Umuahia, which is zone 9. That was when the lockdown started. We didn't get anything again.
No problem. We'll start off from where you stop.
So you said that I'm going to scan all this so that they'll be very clear.
The major ones. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So, Mr. Michael, you had one. Go and look for how you refund Godday the money because you are the one that stand as a surety for that man while we join hand with you to recover your money back to you. We cannot rely on, because we cannot say, let's leave that you should wait until whatever. No. Go and make your own effort to returning their money Then with your cooperation, we stand up to go extra mile for you, and other people that she has been duped that can stand as what is it called, to testify against her. So we will not want to say to the world what we are going to do or where we start it off from. We'll try our best and let God intervene. All right, thank you very much, viewer, for us. This case should also see the resolution of the statements we have gotten from the young man also that was duped by the same woman who based in the East, scamming everybody in the name of visa and so all sorts. Uh, we believe that with God, all things are possible. She might want to show to the victims that she have connection, but anybody connected to God have the highest connection. And when you are not justified, the gods of the land and the God of heaven fight against you. That is the host fight against you. And that is what I strongly believe will ensure justice prevail in this matter and place every facility we are going to use, everyone necessary that need to be with us to ensure these people uh, prevail, these people case have a successful one. We might communicate with you after this program and we'll take it up from there. Thank you for being with us. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel on Access to Justice TV and follow us on our Facebook page on Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice Advocacy Center. Visit our website on www.hrdac.org.ng. And if you have any complaints to lay or send to us, you can send it via our email on info@hrdac.org.ng. Thank you so much. See you and have a very good evening.